There it is. There it is. Ah. Alright. Now, we are going to respawn that lizard. I'm going to keep trying. I wonder if you can backstab with a right-hand weapon. You do crits with that. Don't know. Come on. Ugh. Barely. Can't even really keep up with it. Unlike with 3, they don't change direction, which is a bit of an issue. Wait, is there nothing? Huh. Yeah, I feel like I should be able to go back there. Oh well. Oopsie daisy. And hurrah for treasure. Oh, I mean this guy here. There's a lot of low bit rate moments tonight. A lot of low bit rate moments. A higher bit rate. Hopefully that helps. I'm not sure if this spear can actually hit a crystal lizard. No, my longsword can, which is why I'm using it. do I have anything to make me harder to detect? Hmm. Yeah, that shouldn't help in any noticeable way for roll distance. But, oh well, give it a go. Alright, now I need to be absolutely close to here. Come on. Yeah, there you are. Start sprinting. Start sprinting. And doesn't work. Okay. I think I'll have to use a range attack on it. Remember this one being an absolute pain in the ass to get in the past? Time though. Let's see what I can do, what I can get. If I approach it from this angle, then it has to turn around. Which is good. But also go straight towards a cliff, which is bad. Damn, he has some wide swing arcs. I expect those attacks to be more linear given how slow they are and how big it is, but no, that's quite a bit of tracking. Since I'm not dealing with anything on the realm of actually attacking it melee, I will instead be using a bow. I don't know if I should be using a lightning bow or not, though. Hello. Oh, hello. I guess trying to get the satisfying poison kill is not the best idea. Yeah, that's way faster. That's pretty good. I'm trying to get this one crystal lizard that's in a really tough spot to get. And just killing things along the way. One point of strength off from being able to one-hand this thing. And I'll have an actual spear. In addition to my twin blade. Alright. Oh, is it got... Okay, no, I just didn't see it. Oh! Shooting it from the front causes it to run towards me. Ain't that neat to know. Well, now I got it. Now I need to be cautious of my arrow reserves. There's also the one at the back of the castle, isn't there? Yeah, actually, I forgot to look up if this is a mundane weapon. I should do that. Okay, so... Honestly, I'm just not going to try to muffle my keystrokes, because at least that way you can hear what I'm doing. Because you sure as heck can't see what I'm doing. Alright, stores of Pharaoh's treasure. That's availability. Oh, what the heck's this? Scaling. Yeah, so it's a hybrid between Twin Blade and Halberd movesets. That doesn't scale with anything. But... Check some of the other wikis. Because it is scaling with something. don't... This one doesn't say either. Huh. So I don't know what it scales with. Oh, yeah, this area is why it's subtitled Resident Evil 4. This is the primary enemy here. Some Spanish villagers that have something wrong with them. They deal dark damage, so, like, be wary of that. Yeah, like, what even... Has to be mundane infusion. Oh, that's because as I was typing the name, I made that typo, and then after practicing, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna keep that typo. Yeah, you'll want to break some of these. Whenever you see any kind of destructible wooden towers, you should break those. Oh yeah, in the original 2, this bonfire was not placed. It was a bit of a hidden one. It was inside that tent there, big tent, which meant you really could not see it. You kind of had to know or read a message that said, "Oh hey, there's a bonfire ahead." Oh yeah, speaking of, because I am whittled away. Wait, whoops. Wait, huh? Can I not? Oh, right, because I switched connections. I'm offline, technically. Yeah, it was back to like 900 bit rate on my other network. There we are. Actually, I think one reason why you probably wouldn't even check is that I think inside one of these tents, there's just like some hidden enemies. But yeah, in here, like right where I'm standing, is where the bonfire used to be. And they moved it so it's immediately visible when you enter the area, otherwise you have a long corridor to go through if you don't realize it's there. Getting more used to the backstab distance. When the pegs are a tough enemy. Because they can deal a good bit of damage, they can knock you down, and they are hard to hit. You don't have a complex moveset, it's just like... just difficult move. Wait, does this have any poise? It's hard to just poise through that arrow hit. Yeah, like you want to tackle them from the side if you can. Santier Spear is also like a neat halberd in of its own right. Like when it still has that statue head intact, it actually deals crushing damage. And as a halberd or glaive moveset. Yeah, it was like the sweep and then into a side sweep. This one has a stab though. The heavies were the same though. So like if you wanted a halberd, we like the moveset a lot. If you want one that does ash damage, use Anti-Air Spear as is, but also you can just break it and get something that's probably even better. Yeah, if you're wondering how to get to that chest, well, there's an adventure to go on. Little tiny adventure. Down a well with a pig. There we are. Oh, this thing is... It's a mimic, right? Yeah, it's a mimic. Okay, I remember how to do it. So in 1 and 3, you can tell what a mimic is by the fact that the chain to the side of it is the wrong way, and they also breathe. Here in 2, you can see these little lock pads, the 2 lock pads on the front of it. That's how you tell it's a mimic. Also, you can just maybe barely make out the teeth. They don't breathe. Yeah, that has like a horrible hitbox. As you saw with the bloodstains, they were on like all sides. Left, right, back. I mean, front and back, alright, I get that. But like, even to the side, you can get hit by the attack. I think that was Dark Leggings? Yeah, that was Dark Leggings. So it's best just to get in your one hit, and then unless you're confident you can kill it before it really wakes up, just back off, but at least fully extend so the attack is over. Oh yeah, there's one of those holes you can kill a boss before you actually are supposed to fight the boss. Epic deals, I think. And poke. Minus 82, that's still good though. Yeah, this moveset's pretty good. I'm not sure how good it is at hitting, say, low-lying enemies. It seems decent at that, but... I wonder, will it pop up? Because the boss of the area is supposed to come up the cliff here. Should have done a back step, that would have been cooler. Oh, that's the running attack. I'll... Well, that's pretty heavy, but not too heavy. This one is... I think this increases item discovery. Maybe it doesn't. Ooh, skeletons. Yeah, there's spiders. Oh, there's spiders. Oh, you bet there's a lot of spiders. Just ignore the chest if you don't want to aggro the spiders. Oh yeah, first boss. This is one of the lamer bosses in the game. I mean, I guess it's a nice concept, just the execution feels a little short. I don't know, if the spiders are as threatening as I remember, I'm not all that scared of them. It's just, I've brought up the fact that for some reason I'm just being overly cautious this time around, even though, like, I'm a veteran. See, like, the spiders, they don't have too much HP. They do have some very quick attacks, though, that, like, it's really hard to, you know, smack them before they hit you type of deal. I would like to get Higgity healed. You could just stand in this room, honestly. Oh, hello. It's a stone board, though. It's a stone board in front of a stone hole. I don't even know what's up with that. Yeah, you're supposed to... There's like... The boss... I don't know if it will actually happen on NG0. But the boss, like the actual final boss of the area, the Great Soul boss, can pop up here for a little cameo. And you can kill the boss here. And that actually just kills it. And it counts. And that's neat. It doesn't show up for a cameo, and I don't know what's up with that. Could just be an NG plus thing. See, I think Anthony mentioned it, and maybe I have too, but like, the NG plus in 2 is way fucking better than every other game. Because they change up enemy positions, they change up loot positions, they also added red phantom spawns, like red phantom enemy types, like not just invaders, but like actual just generic red phantoms, like this but with as a red phantom. And those guys, they can just spawn in whenever. Well, not whenever. They do have their proximity triggers and whatnot, so You'll know when they pop in, but it'll feel like they come out just whenever and at random, but no, they kind of set up to ambush you. Makes it's so much different. Like, you think, oh yeah, I've been through here before, let's just have a quick romp, because now I'm all fully powered from the first playthrough. Oh, no. Oh, they catch you really off guard. Hello there, Big Nose McGee. Then we have twin... I told you can power stance twin ultras. Yeah, he was fast to respawn. Yeah, you can't really chain all that fast after heavies. There's a long delay. Eh. Did I just triple hit it with the second hit? What? Hopefully he doesn't fall for it. Okay. I love the spear backstab. Just lift them up. Somebody wants to aggro the spiders. Somebody also wants to aggro the spiders. Yeah, it's the only place this trap appears, and it brings out the spiders. Alright, now for the wiggity whack boss. Prowling Magus and the Congregation. Just a warm-up, after all. It's just a warm-up. Like, one of the things they do like about it, too, is that you see a lot more plain weapons around. Sure, there are special weapons that you can see used a bit, but a lot of the base, generic stuff is actually really freaking good. Can I? Can I? I almost nicked its leg. Is the leg even part of its hitbox, though? Yep. Yeah, I think they don't have no telegraph, which is good, but they are very fast. It's hard to like interrupt them. Or even actually can kind of react to them too. It's hard to do that as well. Oh, it's just heavy bolts. Well, I'm just... Ow. Oh boy, this is a bit of an issue. I wrecked the chest, but oh well, I got the contents. Okay, so I guess I'll just stop on easel, but I got the very, very, very special weapon. It's St. Year's Spear. Because it's also not. It's also a twin blade, apparently. Not for the silly boss. Yeah. I takes care of the main threats. Just the two priests and then the... Yeah, it's just a bunch of mobs. Isn't too much really going on. Thank ya. I mean, the spear is like a guaranteed it's a chest thing, so you can get it. It just took me 40 minutes to fucking break it. Ugh. And this armor took me hours across days to farm because it's like a 1% drop rate from enemy, of which there are only 2 in the game that only spawn inside a boss arena. Because fuck that. I don't know what the drop rate is on the rogue armor though, but it feels pretty common. There was, here is. And while I'm here... Oh right, I can't equip that stuff while I'm moving on a ladder. I can still equip it on a ladder, I just can't equip it while moving on a ladder. It's weird. Excuse me.
Something seems to be bothering you. Yes, yes, I can tell. It is written upon your face. You have doubts about something you did. I am Cromwell. Regret, anguish, disillusion, bewilderment. What wonderful gifts they are. Together, they are the essence of life. Don't you agree?
You have some odd views on life.
But now you're lost, bewildered by your own actions. You poor little thing. Yes, yes, how tiny and frail are we. But if your heart is yet sincere, your sins will be forgiven.
Oh hey, I could level up right now, couldn't I?
Now is the chance. Demonstrate your sincerity to me.
Yeah, this is the pardoner for this game. Oh, he's got a great heal. Perseverance. Oh, resistance to status effects. I did indeed want to learn miracles this time around. As much as I like to kill gods, it's different.
Anyone can be forgiven as long as he is sincere. No matter how terrible the sin. Surely we all deserve mercy. Yes. Anyone can, no matter. Sure. We must never.
Yeah, we will rarely, or I will rarely ever visit him because I generally not a degenerate. Oh, I do have to be careful where I place this sign though, I could end up falling off. It's not a lethal fall, but that's still a fall. Yeah, it should do. Oh yeah, this is where the Pate and Creighton story concludes, doesn't it? Hey there, spider. I only have 1 or 2 min slot. Close. Maybe if I go way up. Nah, not close enough. Ah, there we are. Yeah, like, it's really hard to, like, evade their stuff. bother. How you been, Sobit? Alright, let's pop our... I tend to call these souls insurance. That's really what it is. You hold on to these on death, so... helpful to have, indeed. It's just the word insurance carries a negative connotation to me because of the predatory insurers that riddle the United States. Like, yeah. I hear insurance and I think it's a scam. Only one level up. Okay. But now I can one-hand the sphere. Okay, nothing really jumps. Oh wait, cleric's small shield. Ooh, that one could be pretty good. Oh, let's upgrade my armor if I can. Because I do believe that I can. We are with the rogue set. And hollow mage robes. What about the thief's hood? It's a +0. Understandable. Because I consider this a temp piece, but alright. It's kind of permanent because it's... I don't know how long or if I'll ever find a replacement.
Well, visit me.
Nice. This will have complicated feelings about the fact that you'll have a beefier rig than me at this point.
You need up. Thanks for the purchase. Do come again.
Oh, I think your GPU is better than mine. I think... because I have a 970, which is old at this point. Honestly, this might actually work. And this, it's a little too shiny, but the metal color does match with the rogue set. A rogue hollow soldier. Yeah. snake under a bed sheet? Don't... I, I don't know if that just means you're in a place with poor ventilation or if you haven't been using it. You know, I didn't like this armor as a standalone, but right now, I feel like it actually kind of matches the vibe of the other stuff. I don't have the souls to buy a spare, though, I don't think. Oh. Oh, right, you're on a laptop, aren't you? You can't just pull out the drive and then just stick it, slap it in the new rig. You have to... Right, you have to transfer. Yeah, that's a thing. And what I also have complicated feelings about is the fact that I just upgraded the Thief Mask to +3, and this helmet's better. And it also kind of fits, too. Why'd I spend the souls? Well, for me, I'm a password manager. I mean, I do have my browsers remember password and account pairs. That's for sure, but I also, starting I think a couple years ago, I created just a TXT file. I store all my passwords in with very loose definitions for what they're for, just in case someone reads it. Oh, okay. Ain't that interesting? Okay, can I, like, hit you? Please. Eek. I'm gonna aim for that yellow joint. Should hit the... That was closer. Got it. Oh, these guys. Okay, so this area is a bit neat and a bit not neat, and okay, that's a... Honestly, I thought I got the one to the right instead of the one behind me with that swing. Alright. Okay, so as I was saying, this place... It's got a lot of zip lines. And then these white mages that just shoot shit at you while you're doing your zipline stuff. Yeah, I didn't doubt the bedsheet thing wasn't literal. I'm just wondering, like, why would you keep a... Okay, that... Oh no! So close. So close. Did I do the right stuff? Should be here. I mean, I've yet to learn the downsides of having a local file to store all that stuff on. Especially on a personal computer that you don't bring around. Like, work computer, alright, fine. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, I can't even hit this thing. That's what I was worried about with the spear. Oh, hey. Just in case the spiders weren't creepy enough. They fucking parasitize corpses, too. I don't know what this activates, but it should do something. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Eat. Got it. Oh, I don't use that. But, oh, it's a white mage. Rolling required ahead. Oh yeah, don't fall in that. Also, don't fall for the red one either. Oh, hi. That was very, very close to a death. It's this fucker. Oh, am I getting invaded right now? Bowman Guthrie. Oh gosh, it's like... Alright, that should help a little bit. Okay, like, seriously. Can this... Ugh. Okay. Fucking white mage. Well, here's the thing. I switched over to Opera GX as my browser, and that has a built-in VPN. So, I don't pay for a VPN, and I still have one. And it's just for browser traffic, which is all you'd really want to encrypt, because why would you want to slow down your gaming traffic? Anyway, I'm not really using the rapier, so I'm going to swap that out to a bow. And then I need to kill all these fucking white mages with extreme prejudice. One day, I will get this right. On the first try. Today is not that day. I can't even lock onto it. Let me just do that. Poke, poke, motherfucker. You must die! Yeah, there really isn't too much need to use VPNs. We were brought into public consciousness, though, because of Congress deciding to sell our data to corporations, but they also kind of already did that. Got it. Wait, you got Linux, right, Silbit? Oh, hi, I didn't realize that was a spider thing. Just because the browser I'm using is only for Windows and Mac, there isn't a Linux version. And it's a really good browser. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, I hear the twinkle sparkle stuff. That means there's a lizard on the way. Got it. Yeah, I still like the longsword. Really do. Uh, there are ways to play Windows games on Linux. It just requires a fair few extra steps. I'm not sure if it's quite as fast either, because you're gonna either emulate Windows on Linux, or you can have a dual boot thing. I know Nerva did a dual boot. You could actually try asking him just directly in DMs, because, I mean, good luck finding him in chat. He is... tends not to be here, I guess. Oh, there's another fucking one. Oh, right, I killed that guy beforehand. Oh. Oops, daisy. Hi there. Okay, so that takes care of that. Oh my god, I could die again. I can't read chat, even though I catch the movement. Fucking white mages. Okay, got that guy. I just have to deal with this fuckface. Yeah, we do that. Fuck off. Have I mentioned how much I hate white mages? Well, it's up to you. And yeah, it is a kind of a good idea to keep a hold of your old stuff to use as like servers or whatever. Besides, I don't know where you could sell your old hardware either.
Oh, we meet again, kind traveler. This is my workshop. In your tongue, I believe I would be called a blacksmith. I create all manner of equipment using an ancient technique unique to my people. Normally, I only cater to a very select few. But I have a debt to you. I will craft one thing of your choice. My wares are far from ordinary. I am certain they will please you. I require no payment this time, but you must bring me a wondrous soul. My technique absolutely requires it. I trust you will understand.
All right. You have you have a Murakumo and partisan twin blade composite bow. Got fire arrows. Got some sorceries. Do some I can reinforce. Yes, please. Reinforce that too, but I'd rather use the +3 on you. So now I can use my chunks on the armor. There we go. Oh yeah, that is real bad. That is real bad. Okay, Lost Sinner Sword looks cool. It's an ultra, so I don't know if I'd actually ever use it. Still get it though. Because it looks cool. What does it scale with? Because this Y-hander scales with Dex, so I'm not confident that Ultra Great Swords all scale with strength anymore. That's a balance. Ultra Great Sword forged from the soul of the Lost Sinner. Its blade saps the life of its wielder. Yeah, this was the Chaos Blade of today. The true nature of this sword was unknown even to the Lost Sinner herself. Those who choose this sword will share the burden of the Lost Sinner's misdeeds. So, yeah, I like it. It's a real thin, ultra great sword. But, like, verticals. Verticals are eh. Golf swing, though. Well, they had to nerf the golf swing real hard. So that swing with the ultra great sword, it actually knocks enemies into the air and backwards, which is why it's colloquially known as the golf swing. And basically, you could yeet someone over a chest-high wall or over fences, which meant on stuff like the Iron Keep's bridge there at the start, you could just, smack them right over the fence and into the lava. Get some cheeky kills, and they nerf that so it doesn't go that high. It still knocks them down, but it doesn't go that high. It doesn't go that far. So they turned it into mini golf. Yeah, and it's a cool blade. Yeah, horizontals are generally better. Just because we can't, duck or jump over strikes like you could in Mordhau. So the verticals are really the best if they're either very strong, they disconnect your opponent's controller, or they are very fast. You're welcome. Welcome to being a battle mage. It's pretty great. Screw purists, we're gonna master everything. Yeah, so in there is a bonfire, which gives you easy access to artifacts, which, like, yeah, you'd want easy access. Just so I don't... I know it's really unlikely I'll get invaded, because who the fuck has 1.2 million souls on NG plus 0 at this point in the game? But just for extra precaution. Because, oh boy, there's one thing I do want to do. Because the moment I knew about her, I really wanted to... really wanted to show it. Oh gosh, can I even find it? You know what, let's just watch the whole thing. Also, this is Opera GX as I was talking about. It has workspaces, so I can separate my tabs into different things, which means I don't have 40 tabs at the top and actually read them, but I still actually have like 40 tabs. It has a built-in ad blocker, a built-in VPN, as well as stuff to limit RAM and CPU usage, as well as network usage if you want to do that. And you can have built-in Discord integration. I still have a desktop app on the side, and there's like bookmarks, and you can pop this out, and then you can just drag and drop stuff, which like makes it so much easier to manage bookmarks. Oh yeah, I love the conjured bow. Just the idea of being able to pop a bow out of nowhere. You don't have to carry a bow and arrow. You just have to like conjure a bow out of nowhere. Oh my god, there's a lot. You can even sync up your cryptocurrencies to this. Crypto wallet, I don't have one though. And then there was... This is basically the same menu, just as a sidebar. But there's force dark pages. I can force all my pages to be dark. Which, like, I'm just saying, I really like this browser. Yeah, I know. Like, an amazing browser. And you can even see your downloads here. And I can even put the downloads on the sidebar if I wanted to. I used to before I realized that they're also up here, so I don't actually need it there. And when you go to, like, say, upload something, it'll actually bring up your recent downloads. Because maybe you do that. You download something to upload it elsewhere. Like I used to do with Twitch streams. Just upload them to YouTube. There's even browser sounds and browser music, which I haven't tried because I have a music workspace over here on the side, but still. Also Twitch integration tool. You can block trackers and ads. My VPN's on, so that's that. But one thing that's like a bit lacking about the VPN though is the fact that I can only choose it by continent. Which, I mean, for the sake of getting around geo-blocking, doesn't really matter. But if you want to have like a really fast connection while having a VPN, then yeah. You can probably do that because I think there's here, which allows you to actually like delete stuff like set different time ranges and what stuff to delete. And I may as well just, I haven't fully I explored most of this, but only like once just to do my own setup. Like, and also MyFlow is a thing that like syncs it up with your phone. So like this'll, yeah. So you can sync up apps and browser stuff with your phone. Well, again, this is only for Windows and Mac. They don't have a Linux version of Opera GX. So you can't get it now, but like for your computer, definitely fucking get this. And then you can also import your stuff from Chrome too if you happen to use Chrome, as well as what was it? Where was it? Oh yeah, also default search engine. It can be, these are all the default ones they provide. I think you can add more search engines too. Yeah, you can add more search engines for it to use. You can use it, have it search Wikipedia by default too. There's a sidebar, which is this thing. I should probably disable my flow later, but whatever. Where was it? Because you could import your bookmarks and passwords and things, but not from every browser. Also, you kind of can. Uh, the bookmarks bar specifically, yes, you can. It's just I noticed that this is here on the side, and you even make it its own tab. But you can, again, if I found the bookmark section, because that's where it is, and I wish I remembered where it was. Wouldn't be fumbling around so much. Oh yeah, then video pop out. This was one of the selling points for this, which was I'll move that over here. In fact, this little thing here, it's fucking picture in picture. And it's exclusive full screen. But it's picture in picture that stays on the top. Fortunately, this exclusive full screen seems to negate that. But with that, I can just move this around to wherever and start playing it and still be on this screen. It's still up top, which is like one of the selling points for it. If you have two monitors, you don't really need that, but that's like really nice. Alright, workspaces is here. You can only have up to 5 for now. I'm sorry, I don't remember where... I do not remember where the heck the bookmarks section is. Guess instead of moving through quickly, let's just move through it slowly. Huh. Might be in here. Well, it should also be there in the settings. But you can also import bookmarks. It's for parsing protection. I think? It seems to be where it is. But yeah, you can import stuff from Chrome from a few sites, but you can also import from an HTML file, so even if it's not supported here. But if it is from Chrome, you can also import your passwords. and cookies. Yeah, you can get more extensions for it. I don't have... Obviously, it comes built in with a Twitch extension. I think I had to get the Discord extension. Which means that I also still have the desktop app on the side. Because, I mean, I don't quite see a reason to uninstall it, but I don't necessarily need to check it anymore. Here we are, show bookmarks bar. Yeah, so you can show at the top. As well as, I'm not sure what this controls. I guess it's a default text visor or something. Yeah, so. You can't have it up top, but it's also here on the side. And when I noticed that, I decided let's just give myself more space. But what I mentioned I really love is that on here too, you can also just drag and drop things. But also but of course when you go into here, you can drag and drop things into folders or out of folders. It's like really, really good for organization. Now then, let's get rid of the music here so we can actually watch Happy Souls in peace. Okay. I may have to actually quit, honestly. Oh well, not that big a deal to launch it up again.
You ready for this?
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Dark Souls has trained us well.
I know, right?
Looks like they made this game easier so casual players can play.
Yeah. Whoa! Holy shit!
Is this too easy for you?
You know, I actually think the game seems pretty challenging.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Pete. I'm your friend, maybe not.
If you're up with
This dude's giving off a really bad vibe,
Blah, blah,
so I think we
blah.
should kill him.
I'm going
Wait.
back.
You gave us a soapstone.
Evil.
Solaire gave us a soapstone.
Evil.
So this guy's like the new Solaire,
Only
you know?
listen to me.
Yeah, you're
I'm
probably
going to
right.
Kill you later on.
right thruster. Ambush behind. Amazing shit. What? Woman in short for the try-time butt. Horse butt? What? Check it out. I'm a baby bird. That's pretty good.
Buddy!
We run and we explode! Oh, wow! I'm gonna blow up!
You think you can handle my spells?
You know, you sound a lot like our old friend Frampt. Yeah, he does sound like Frampt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here, eat this.
Well, I'm not really hungry.
It is Frampt! Oh, it's good to see you, Frampt. You wish to guard the bell? Yeah, that sounds really lame, so I think we're gonna pass.
You're gonna regret that!
Blood fart? And rotten sausage? Alright, it's 2-on-2, it's a fair fight. What's this? Alright, it's 2-on-1, it's gonna be an uphill battle.
I'm sorry. Very good.
Hey, do you
This
know
is
how
where I
to
had to
beat this
farm for the
boss?
Black Hollow Mage
Yeah, I've been
robe.
before. Just follow my lead. Sounds good.
Be free, my master!
Find some cover! We gotta move up! Alright, let me in. I don't think there's enough room for 3 people in here. Alright, very funny. Now make some room. No, seriously, look how tight these walls are. Yeah, you gotta find another spot. I would, but I don't have enough time. If you leave now, you probably have enough time. I've beaten him, and I'm telling you that I don't. Really, we'd let you in, but there's just no room. I disagree. Now let me in. You gotta find another spot. No time. Just find another spot. No time. Just find another spot. I do not have enough time.
He probably had enough time.
I just wanted the souls.
Hey, this place looks pretty cool. I wonder if there's gonna be a... Buddy? Buddy? Moving box!
What the heck? You can turn into a box? That's amazing!
Hello. May I share with you the lore of this land? Yeah, let's hear it. I know it's hard to believe, but we're actually standing in an alarm. Why did you do that? No, that was my fault. Please leave a bad player review on my name, so I may learn from my mistakes.
You know, I actually feel kind of bad.
You should! He was just trying to tell us the lore of the land.
Well, I didn't know that
You
before.
big, fat, sticky green jerk.
Hey, that's my physical appearance. That hurts really bad. Oh my god!
I think of this every time I fight that Iron King now.
Oh, jeez. It's 2-on-1, pal. Give it up.
Ah yes, yesterday's forest.
I think we're lost. Look, when I hit the tree, it makes a funny noise. Can you not hit that tree? Why is everyone stabbing me in the back?
'Cause it's easy. And it does a lot of damage. Ow! Thank you for saving me.
No problem.
This is why I wanted to show it.
With me, but if you meet me in my house, I've got boss weapons.
Did you say
Boss
boss weapons?
Boss weapons.
Where do you live?
Right down the road. Can't miss it.
Right down the road.
Right down the road.
Guess we'll see you there.
Yep. Right down the road.
Right down the road. Right down the road.
Right down. Bye-bye.
And they never find artifacts again.
Hey, a guy. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's really hot.
You gotta be more careful, buddy. You don't suppose that's just a regular frog? Oh! We gotta get out of here!
I like seeing giant bones of creatures, because then you can, like, picture what it was like before it turned into giant bones.
You phrased that really weird, but I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a giant hole here. Whoa! No!
Oh, what is this yellow goo?
Oh!
Ah, it smells so bad.
Oh, come on!
Please tell me this is the end.
Oh, I did not like that place. Everything hurts.
What's that?
This is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, this must be where that giant bird lives.
Let's check it out.
It's not a bird, it's actually a dragon. What do we do? Maybe we can sneak around it.
Nope, that doesn't work. I think we should get out of here.
Yes, please, I don't want to fight any more dragons.
Let's go.
Do you think he's gonna follow us?
Just calmly walk away.
undead. You have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the
Lightning!
Ah.
We beat it. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Our souls are free. Why are you being so dramatic? I don't know, it just felt like that took a really long time. Yeah, I guess so. What do we do now? Want to play through again?
Yeah, I think of a lot of scenes from this now that as I play through Dark Souls 2 again. Especially the boss weapons. I mean, it better be 9 out of 10 with 24 million views at this point. But yeah, that chariot boss, you don't actually need to hide in those little cubbies. You can actually, if you stay on the edge of the arena, you can blow up. Oh, they made them a lot less aggressive in Star of the First Sin, but you used to have like 10 of them on you in any room. Anywho. Yeah, whenever I say anywho, that usually means I'm going to go back to my last thought, but that exact word is also what causes me to lose my thought. Right, the chariot thing. If you stay on the edge of the arena, you can actually roll through. Like, it has this... You saw it in the parody video in Happy Souls that just had the little spike on the edge of the wheel that, like, runs you over even if it doesn't get you directly. You can roll through that with your iframes. But yeah. Right down the road. It's entirely possible to miss Ornifex, because this is not right down the road. Not at all right down the road. Anywho, Strayed is the other person who makes boss weapons for you, but he also does boss spells primarily. He just also happens to do boss weapons. I should probably just switch back to my thief mask if I don't have enough points from this helmet. You were watching. Wait, what? I clipped something through the wall. Good old hitboxes. Okay, that does not actually count. Or does it? Can I... Is it already dead? It's already dead. That health bar was that was... Okay, that's weird. Things on walls behave weirdly. Wait, was that the... Is this the way out, or was it just some loot? This was the way out. Okay. Yeah, one way from here. remember there being an old test on the game's netcode to finally like dig down into what's up with it, and what they found out is that the netcode actually has about a half-second latency, like all the time. Like when you're fighting people online, just think of it as you are where you were half a second ago. So you probably do have like 200 ping to the server, and then they have 200 ping from the server to them, which adds up to like half a second of ping. Because the attacks are actually registered client side. Like if I see you over here, but you're actually at the bottom of the stairs, as long as it looks like to me that I hit you, the server will tell you at the bottom of the stairs that you're getting smacked by me, and you'll lose health. And yeah, netcode. Which is why whenever somebody starts like disconnecting, it's kind of a gamble, because you can be curious and just wait for it to reconnect and then resume your fight, but they could also just keep wailing on you, and then as soon as the connection gets established, you just instantaneously die. So the server goes, oh yeah, that's right, you're getting hit all the time. Oh, let me one hand. Here. Oh yeah, this platform itself is actually destructible. Let me just back off though. Man, just how much poise does this thing have? Oh, I can already see how you get on top of that. Just... Okay. Enough of that head. Alright. Yeah, it's something. So, those spikes are actual spikes. You take about 5 damage or around that per step. It's small, but adds up. There are some items in there. If you stand still, you don't take damage, so, you know. Also, these basilisks without their big eyes, you know? Because they're actual eyes. I'm not sure if they even... Yeah, they do. See, right above the mouth, those little yellow dots, those are the actual eyes. Oh, it's a bit itchy. Okay. Yeah, little eyes there, and the big eyes, they hadn't developed yet. Here in Bright... Yes, when they showed this with, like, all the villagers like, hey, it's a guy! It's so much like the beginnings of Resident Evil 4. You just enter a village, then all the farmer guys come at you looking all diseased and stuff. Throwing this work? Yes. Yeah, just careful with that. It's non-lethal, but I don't want damage out of the way. Area of trap. Oh, right. Oh, right. That. Best gauntlets in the game. A bit begrudgingly so. Wish they didn't really exist, but oh well. They're here. So in there, it's one of the rewards, the guaranteed rewards for the Peyton and Creighton. Just realized their names rhyme. Peyton and Creighton quest line is the engraved gauntlets, which are some bracers with some runes on them, and they have 0 poise and almost no defense whatsoever, but they give you a 5% crit rate. It's the only item in the game that gives you any kind of passive crit rate, and it's 5%. which makes them the de facto best gauntlets in the game. Because you can just randomly fucking one-shot someone. Because why the hell not? That's just how crit rate works. I forget if it's a backstab crit or a front stab crit. I gotta call those face stabs. Face stabs is better. In here is a bunch more spiders, as indicated by the door. I would like to take these guys out, though. Because I do want to... That was interesting. It's like the game only calculates the damage in a radius around me. Alright, actually I probably will, because it's almost 22. So, a good night, Sobit. Always nice to have you here. As you can see, I stand still, I don't take damage. But if I move at all... And it's like over time too, so I don't think move speed really affects it. And there's more to this area, but it's like, it zip lines and falling, so it's a lot of one-ways. So you have to go back to the bonfire and reset everything in order to actually get a second pass to explore stuff. But I already passed through the room that we should have seen Peyton Creighton. Yeah, it's a lot of spiders. They go down in like one hit, as we've established, but still a lot of spiders. Ain't done yet. Behind one of these doors is the ladder up, and behind the other is a spider-possessed corpse. Ah! Okay, that's a... It's locked. I think this one had the spider-possessed corpse. Yeah, visions of lesser foe. Oh! Oh! Changed to a red phantom. Okay. I don't know why I'm waiting for him to attack. I can just... Yeah. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that there's negative stamina in all the games. Oh boy. So even if I have a little bit of stamina, it doesn't bring me down to 0, it brings me down to negative. Oh, nice. You can use the recovery. I'm trying to hit him with the heavy chain, but oh well. I don't know if we'll face the boss this time. We're pretty close. There's only like one little stretch left before we get to the Great Soul Boss, but there's like a lot more left content-wise. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. There's this guy. It looks like the stagger, but not really. It's like a half stagger. Okay, so here's a good idea to have a torch, but you don't really need it. I don't think there's many, if any, areas where you really need a torch. Even less so in the original. In the original, I think they didn't do it because it was too taxing on the hardware. Or maybe something else, but you never needed a torch, like, at all, unless it was a specific mechanic where you had to, let's say, light stuff up. And they made it darker in Scholar of the First Sin, but you can still see and you can still tweak the graphic settings so that you can see even better. Similar to before with the zip lines, there's parts that I'll miss if I don't drop down on the right webbing. I've been walking like deliberately, but I just now noticed that I can't actually run on here. Yeah, this slows me down one speed. Sprint to a run and a run to a walk. I've just been walking normally though. Was it here or not? I know there's 4 minutes left, but when have I ever ended exactly on time? Yeah, there's the fog wall to the boss. You can see a bit. Just a bit. Where is some items? One of these I need to fall on. Could use a flame butterfly. How many of those do I have? I got 21. I can burn one. Literally. Yeah, pointless path. Unless this leads to somewhere else, probably not. Yeah, it doesn't lead anywhere. And then I just want to avoid the one that goes straight down to the bottom, because that means I've made an irreversible mistake in terms of navigation. So I guess I'll just hit up this one, and I'll see where that takes me. Oh, I can't jump either. Luckily, I don't see any items on that either, so should be alright. Yeah, it seems like there isn't much I'm missing. Unless it's this thing. Maybe. Okay, we're at the bottom. feels like I'm just swatting them when I use a heavy. Right, I think there's a webbing to here, but you can also make the jump. Is this webbing going here? Probably not. Maybe not. Probably not, but maybe. But maybe. But what if? Yeah, so there's potentially a lot of spiders. Yeah, there's an item up there. And spiders around here. Yeah, one thing that is definitely different, I suppose I should note now, at 2 versus 3 and 1, is the vertical free aim, because in 1 and 3 you can aim upwards and downwards freely, but in 2 it actually auto-snaps you to one of 3 gradients, so you either go straight ahead or at a downwards angle or at an upwards angle, because you can't aim as high as you want. Which is why the binoculars are so top tier, because they actually do let you aim as you want. You swatted! You swatted, you damn spiders. Wait, just let me go back up. Hmm. Oh, this might be what I was thinking of before. How there are spots you had to fall straight down to. I don't know if I can... Oh, that was close to dying. Okay, I'm gonna pop an Estus, because I don't have time to sit around and wait while these spiders come at me. Oh. And pop. And I guess pop this too. Because there should be... I know there are some NPC phantoms you can get for this fight. Question is where the summon signs were. Night Boyd. I don't know if I really want a guy for this fight. Do I? As a distraction, yeah, sure. It is 2204. Okay, I will take that off and instead put on the moths and the dragon charm. What's up with the monastery charm? Ah, restore HP. Okay, that's 3 items for for curing poison. Okay, so this boss was supposed to appear up the cliff. Hi there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun fact. The spider actually has 2 heads. And you have to hit the heads to deal any kind of damage. Also, fun fact, you can cut the heads off if you deal enough damage to one. But like with Tails of that Scorpion boss, you're far more likely to kill it before you actually get the heads off. Yeah, it's a very long recovery on the heavies. I don't know if we'll actually see it. No, that one attack. Nope. What's that? Interesting. Oh, never saw the attack. This thing can shoot a laser too. From both ends it can shoot a laser. Anywho, that's actually not the end. Because there's more. There's a lot more to this area. That boss is just the beginning. Number 1. That was the Lord. The Lord who made those scorpion people, the Lord who made the everything there is. All the monsters, those were his pet spiders. Got a key for elsewhere. Number 2. Oh, he's not here. Alright. He's not for now. Oh, really? Okay. Looks like there was half as much as what I thought there'd be. Right, I don't think you can go back up. There isn't an elevator, and I don't think you can climb the webs back up. Oh, we're out of time anyways. Now I'll just have to take the bonfire back. Oh, and then there's level ups to be made, at which point I can then check if this is actually a mundane infusion already.
Proceed. It is the only choice left to you.
Okay. Yes, me. Increases that, sure. Right hand weapon 1. It should be all the 12s I have, yeah? It doesn't though. What does it scale with? Oh, nice. That is good news. I don't know what this scales with. It doesn't say. It really doesn't say. Though I can get some more armor upgrades. So I'm sticking with the rogue pieces, so those are getting upgraded first. Starting with one with higher base stats. Oh, I can use a slab. It's arguable whether she go for plus 10 armor. Real arguable. Now then, there's one thing that I want to check. I do want to spend souls on large titanite shards, but I need to have... How much is in here? 10k. Okay, that's enough. I think. I'll need to keep at least 10k around. See, I can buy from you 6. So that's a lot. I was remembering the shards themselves instead of... Oh boy. Okay, gauntlets. There they are. And now I need to buy one more. And there we are, and then one more chunk, and that's that. Now I have some like decently defensive light armor that's like very light. It still is bad armor, of course, but it's now very light armor that's better than it once was. Yeah, that blue and white dragon shield this guy has. That's the shield I used back in the day. I don't know if they changed the spawn point though for it. We aren't in the area where it used to be, if it is still there. The thing I want to do before signing off is just check on the infusions. I remember we used to have to give this guy a coal. I don't know if we have to anymore. It would be in the Iron Keep. One of those flamey chests they have to cross lava stuff for. You'll need a lot of fire resistance. But yeah, just to kind of show you, there's mundane. As you can see, the base damage gets cut in half, but what happens is it gets a double S scaling with their lowest stat. So mundane is the absolute strongest infusion if you increase all of your stats in tandem. If you choose to spike one like most people do, because I happen to do just that, so mundane's really good for me, but if you don't, then you're better off with other infusions. Because you probably have one very low stat that's like a 6 or a 4, and that's the mundane already has the base damage. That's going to make things real bad for you. 359. Doesn't seem good. The wiki recommended a raw infusion, but if that removes the scaling, then yeah, I'm just my 361, just as is with whatever scaling this has. I don't even know. Oh, that reminds me, there was also one weapon that actually scales with your NG plus cycle. It was a ultra curved greatsword. I forget what. I think it was called the Nihil Blade or the now. I think it was called the Nihil Blade. And that one was cool. That one, of course, eventually becomes the best weapon in the game because it scales with your NG plus cycle and your stats. But yeah. Back to Jula to sign off. So thank you very much for watching. See you again tomorrow night.